Well, the big question tonight is who is going to pay for the damages? Will it fall on the complex or will the residents have to pay for it?
Investigator Bill Spencer has been at the Creole on Yorktown Apartments all day digging for answers as to what caused all of this destruction. He's live from the community tonight. Bill, tell us what you were learning, and if it's true, this could have been much worse.
Keith and Daniela, it could have been considerably worse. You got to understand that the fire where this thing broke out in the parking garage inside that complex was located only about 75 feet from a major gas main. Had that fire reached the main, that could have destroyed several buildings and you could have had multiple people killed. Fortunately, none of that happened. No one was injured here, neither the residents or firefighters. Fierce flames and heartbreaking destruction at the Creole on Yorktown apartment complex as close to 30 cars and trucks go up in flames in the middle of a massive fire inside the parking garage. Houston firefighters fought the blaze that broke out about 4 o'clock this morning, a chain reaction fire that reportedly started with an electrical short and sparks inside one vehicle, but within minutes spread to close to 30 others.
This is horrible.
The biggest losers in all of this, residents like Shannara Benedicts, whose own car, a Ford Taurus that she and her fiance bought over just the last few weeks. It was incinerated.
Unbelievable. I had to go out and see if that was my vehicle. I didn't even remember if I parked it there or not. And then when I look and I'm like, I did. And I just cried because this doesn't make any sense. No secure place. We're at home. This shouldn't happen.
Now the biggest question for all the owners of these cars destroyed in the fire, who's ultimately going to pay to replace their vehicles? Have you been able to talk to the apartment manager about who's going to pay for all of this damage to cars?
I did. And you know what she told me?
What did she tell you?
I'm sorry, but it's nothing we can do about it.
Youssef Al-Khatib is in the same boat. His dream car, a Mercedes-Benz, was burned, and he has no insurance on the car. He says because he just bought the vehicle 3 days ago, it was uninsured. Plex told you anything about if they're going to pay for this?
No, he told me you just file with your insurance. I tell her I don't have insurance. She say sorry to hear that, and she gone.
This afternoon, we put that question, who's responsible, to managers at the Creole on Yorktown. Is the apartment complex going to take care of the fire damage to all of these people's cars?
Sir, we're not able to I'm not able to answer any questions at the moment.
Okay, who is answering the questions?
We're not answering any questions.
So we went further, talking with an insurance expert who specializes in offering insurance to people living in multi-family units, Jake Passero with True Insurance Group, a 10-year veteran in the insurance business.
I do believe that this is going to fall on the actual owners of the cars themselves. If this was apartment units getting, burnt down or anything, and those individuals' belongings in that regard, I would say it would fall under the apartment owner. In this case, I would have to assume it's going to fall under the automobile policies.
Again, that was Jake Passero with the True Insurance Group. He says those people in that complex that don't have car insurance are going to be completely out of luck. Those people with car insurance, of course, are going to need to contact their carrier and file a claim. Once again, Houston Fire Department saying this was not a case of arson. At least nothing points to it at this point. It looks to have been unintentional, an electrical fire basically in one car that spread to others. Reporting live in the Galleria area, Bill Spencer, KPRC 2 News.